Okay, guys, I'm really happy with this episode of Monster Musume. In case you don't know, episode 7, and there's two reasons. One, they adapted episode 12, and the way they moved this to this chapter, this episode, it actually makes more sense or a better story flow to put chapter 12 here, and then go directly to chapter 15, which is the first chapter in this book. Then just, going chapter to chapter to chapter. And also, I saw the preview for the next episode, and chapter 13 will be adapted. So all you zoo lovers and me, because we all know that Sue plus Patty, best girl. Those that have read volume 4, chapter 18, will know why. And if they continue this and doesn't skip around, we will see that in episode 9 of the anime. But shall we talk about the episode? Which, as I said, it starts in. It's really interesting because, the reason why it flows better is because we see a store being taken over by orcs, who makes demand to the police or the government that all mainstream manga shall be orcs, ex-knives, ex-female teachers, officers. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff they demand. Let's see. I can't recall it all. Let me see. Sorry. It doesn't matter. Elves and stuff. Magical girls. And I've seen something like that. That is pretty nasty stuff. It's not as nasty as Soranu Astria. Do not look at that. That will give a lot of people trauma. A lot of trauma. It's not as bad as the Blue Girl live action, but that stuff is. That is sick. That is so sick. Basically, they demand that, and the police, they can do nothing against them because if they do, they break the interspecies exchange bill, basically, or law, which would mean that they would have to be arrested. So, what do? They send in Smith's special monster girl unit called Mons, who, as I recall, is Monster's new law, as they're basically like SWAT team, who consists of sorry about that, Cyclops, called Manako, a ogre, Tanisha, a zombie called Zombina, and Double, who is a doppelganger. And together they manage to defeat the orcs. I'll not spoil why, because of course you should have a reason to watch the episode if you haven't already, or if you have. Well, why should I spoil those that does? And I really must say I like how what is it called, the last orc he surrenders and thinks that now they can't use violence against him, but Smith, he just shoots him with rubber bullets, and he is like, "Oh, you break the interspecies exchange law." But Double has changed into her, and so basically he can kind of not accuse it because it could be Double that attacked him. Also, those eyes Mr. Smith makes, definitely need to be the thumbnail, because that is eyes of Yangari. And in case you don't know what that is, it's not a yandere. It's a girl like Kurumi from Data Life, best girl. best girl. We all know she's best girl. The reason over from Data Life that featured Kuromi, and it was the best thing. And I must say, I freaking look forward to it, to watching that, to watching the movie. But let's get back to that. And yeah, also they added a little thing where basically Papi is a little bit confused how Smith can appear in the TV and be at their location at the same time. Of course, that's because the Smith in the TV is double, uh, disguised as as Smith. And I must say double. She don't mind showing off. Yeah. And then we goes to chapter 15, who is around Arachnia, the girl, the spider girl. And the reason why I think it's very good is because the chapter starts with Mons basically hunting Arachnia because she bound up the director in the previous episode, or actually it's chapter 14 in the manga. Uh, and let's say like this: the director is kind of pig because he uh, he bought Arachnia from the the host family. Yeah, and the host family is kind of big also. But we will also see actually the host family's daughter in, I think it's volume 6. I cannot recall if it's volume 6 or 5. It's one of those two, and I'm not sure if we can reach that in this season, or if we will have to wait on the second season, who hopefully happens. Because I really like this anime. It's freaking good. It's really, really, really good adaptation. But back to that, basically, let's say like this. Uh, yeah, and she managed to elude them. And later on kidnap the main character, Kuranachi. I'll just call him Darling. Darling, basically, he's been kidnapped, and yeah, she kidnapped him because, as you recall in the previous episode, according to the director, of course, because he don't know the truth, he smashed a harpy egg directly into the face, and this has triggered what's called Arachnia's interest, because why would a human, because she has only seen like greedy humans, why would a human smash, I think what's it, yes, 3 million yen, basically just to protect some monster girls? Why would he? So she want to see if he is like, if he is like different. And at first she thinks he's not, because he is like trying to run away from her, and she thinks it's because of her arachnia part. And in case you don't know what arachnia is, that is a spider. But in reality, it's because he's afraid that she will hurt him, because he looks at her underboob and sees her nipples. I don't think you do see that in the anime, at least not in the TV version, maybe in the Blu-ray DVD version, but there you see nipples. That is actually the only reason I could say that you should pick up the manga volumes, or if you are like me, just love the series and like to compare it. Then she basically thinks that he's just like others, but he isn't. He actually he don't uh, he isn't like afraid of her, because he's used to monster girls. And yeah, she has to flee to the roof with him. Not the roof, basically the ceiling. You know, on some beams. He basically beams on the ceiling to hide for a security guard. And during this, they changed it a little, because he gets a boner because Arachnia, she is a pretty girl. She is pretty. And as he says, it's a natural reaction. It's a little bit different from the manga, but I like it. And she decides to tease him because he's like, as I recall, he's a S, as in sadomasochistic. Uh, so she teases him a little, and yeah, it's fun. But then Smith arrives, and Arachne thinks like he must have called for help at some point, and yeah, that because she is accused of, basically that Smith tells her to get out because she attacked the director, but the darling, he thinks it's him that she won't, and he is ready to like go out and turn himself in so Arachne can escape, even thought it was her, but he don't know that. If this, of course, all is being resolved peacefully, and Arachne explains to Smith that it was her fault that that the director got attacked by her because she didn't do her proper job, and then she sets up like conditions to where she want to live, and the only one that fits the bill is Darlin's house. So that's where she's gonna come to now. And I really hope we're gonna get to see Lily. It's a bit sad that she doesn't have a major role in this. It's sad because I really like Lily. She's so cute, Lily. Also, the chart at the end. I was actually a bit surprised that it was the Cyclops, this time, and not the zombie one. But I'll guess that the next one will then be the ogre. Because of it's the order the girls was introduced in. Then we are seeing the zombie in the that must be the 9th, and then the 10th we will see doppelganger. And that one I'm freaking looking forward to. That one I will be watching on the day, no matter what. No matter what. Oh man, that's so nice. That's so nice. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is about this episode. It's a really good one, and they really adapted this good. I must say that I hope a European publisher picks it up fast so I can buy it and add it to my collection of anime, because I really want to own this. I really want to own this. Just like I have to order a second copy of Data Live because I don't have the limited edition. But else, yeah. But I'll be seeing you next time with. I think it's gonna be Overlord because I can't wait any longer. So see you guys and have a good day. Good night. See ya.